runs until Sunday. Danielle, would you kiss that cod?
For charity, yes.
For charity? Or for the honor of becoming a Newfoundlander? It's very special, you know.
We'll say yes.
Yeah, okay, and you have to have some of the screech as well. We are more than halfway through September.
Yeah.
And our weather is still really good.
Yeah, we're very lucky. And while we'll have some moments where we take a bit of a dive and get a little cool, we will have some warm days really throughout much of the rest of this month. So we'll hit 20 degrees again next week as well. All right, 20 degrees is the current temperature at the airport. Winds at the south at 15 kilometers per hour. It's been a little breezy here and there, mainly sunny skies. Not sure where the temperatures went on this map, but it's 21 degrees downtown. And Big 4 Motors, Calgary's original Jeep store and more in Tazaa Park, also sitting at 21 degrees. Okay, so current temperatures in those 20s. Tomorrow in those 20s, it will be quite gusty tomorrow later in the day out of the northwest at 40 kilometers per hour. We should see a lot of sunshine tomorrow as well. After tomorrow, we start to, another system starts to arrive. So we have to talk about the rain that will be on the way by Thursday night.
Danielle, looks like the water restrictions will be lifted by the weekend. I wonder, will we get any water in its natural form?
We will, yes, Thursday night through Friday.
Okay.
Is what we're looking at for getting a little bit of rain. It shouldn't be as much as the last storm we got in Calgary, but we'll see something, you know, a couple millimeters at least. 2 to 5. All right, here's your Capital Chev Sky Cam, and we've had a really lovely day today. Yesterday was lovely, today lovely. We do have a little bit of something approaching, and I'm going to show you the radar in just a moment here, but first we can focus on temperatures. 21 degrees. Look at all these 20s up and around the province. So it's certainly a mild day, considering our daytime high in Calgary should be 17, and we did get to 20 degrees for today. So a little above normal. You can see 18 in Brooks, 21 in Medicine Hat. Now, for areas in the far southeast, they will be dealing with some very active weather because of this first system that's arriving, pushing in from the states. So severe thunderstorm watches in place because tonight there is the potential of some severe thunderstorms and even through tomorrow as well. I'm going to give you the play-by-play, the hour-by-hour here to give you an indication. But first, here's wave number 1 with this system. So you can see it's pretty much dying out. You can see some clouds starting to push into Calgary. We talked about late-day cloud cover rolling in for today and a small chance of an isolated shower. Again, a lot of this breaking apart, but over these next few hours, we certainly could see some isolated pockets of showers in Calgary. This is, again, just wave number 1 that's on its way out, but you can see what's moving in from the south, and this could get quite intense closer to the U.S. border and closer to the Saskatchewan border, so in that far southeast corner. Timeline here on this. So as we head through these next few hours, we have the potential of seeing some showers in Calgary. Likely starting within an hour and then that potential lasting through the evening hours. But let me play through this. In the overnight hours and through tomorrow, you can see that what was moving into the southeast. So rain, heavy at times, likely even some embedded thunderstorms, and some of these could reach the more severe criteria with even some hail associated with this. By Thursday, in the overnight hours into Thursday morning, that starts to push off into Saskatchewan. And then the next system which rolls in will impact Calgary, and that's really Thursday night in through Friday is when we're going to see that activity here in Calgary. So again, this won't be as big as the last one or long lasting. So about 2 to 5 millimeters is certainly possible Thursday night in through Friday. It will certainly drop our temperatures as well. For the next couple days, you can expect a daytime high in those low 20s Wednesday and Thursday. It will be gusty tomorrow. Clouds will start to creep in, especially on Thursday, and then the rain starting Thursday night and lasting through much of Friday. Friday, just a high of 13 degrees, if that. We may just crack 11 for Friday. And then by Saturday and Sunday, we get into the mid-teens for Saturday, higher teens for Sunday. So a really nice weekend ahead with some sun and some cloud. That's your Capital Chev 5-day forecast. But I wanted to quickly show you also the 10-day trend to show you that even though we take a dip on temperatures for Friday, Saturday, we start to rise and then we get closer to that 20-degree mark once again for much of next week.
Well, Danielle joins us now on another spectacular late summer evening. How are the next few hours ahead looking?
Well, I'll say this, Tara. This evening isn't quite as perfect as last evening. It's still quite nice out here, but there are some clouds rolling in, and not sure if you can tell by my hair, but the wind is picking up here to about 40 kilometers per hour. It's what's possible through the evening hours. We even have a small chance of an isolated shower here in Calgary as this one band of basically cloud cover moisture approaches. 19 degrees is the current temperature. We did get to 20 today, but again, the winds are picking up. Tomorrow, similar idea, sunshine in the morning, getting up to a high of 21, but clouds increasing later in the day and the winds gusting again later in the day up to 40 kilometers per hour. Your full forecast just ahead, Tara.
Thank you. Let's bring Danielle back in now as we look ahead to our 5-day forecast, Danielle.
Yeah, 5-day forecast looking pretty good. So we have a lot of 20s in the forecast. We will take a bit of a dip, though, on Friday, but it's mainly a one-day thing. All right, look at all these 20s up north. Edmonton at 22 right now, Fort McMurray 23, Medicine Hat right now is at 21, and for us here in Calgary we're at 18, and we did get to that 20-degree mark for today. All right, let's talk about active weather, because surprisingly in the southeast corner we have the potential of getting more severe type storms. That's tonight and through tomorrow as well. So it is a little bit out of season, but this is a pretty decent system that is moving in from the States. We've already had wave number 1 roll through. That was tame, but it's the next one that's going to create some sort of impact here, and I'll show you in just a second. Here's wave number 1, the cloud cover, the winds pick up as this rolls through, and in some cases it's been dropping some rain as well. So nothing really significant. This is on its way into Calgary, so we already have the clouds that are creeping in here in Calgary. A lot of this rain is breaking up and dying out by the time it gets here, but we do have the potential of getting some isolated showers in the evening hours as well from this wave. And yes, the winds have picked up a little bit as well. But if I advance this and I can show you what's happening stateside, this is the more intense weather from the system that's starting to just make its way towards the Canadian border for us. So play by play here, future cast. As we go through the evening hours again, we have the potential of some showers in Calgary, isolated, nothing really significant. But tonight and through tomorrow, this system will creep into the southeast corner of the province. Again, this could come with big downpours and even some embedded thunderstorms that could reach that more intense level. So even some hail possible with this, larger size hail, certainly some stronger wind gusts, and the rain heavy at times. And this will be something that the southeast corner will deal with even through tomorrow as well. For us here in Calgary, we'll start off with sunshine tomorrow and then clouds increasing, where we're looking at getting some, well, somewhat of a significant rainfall, 3 to 5 millimeters, is Thursday night and through Friday here in Calgary for us. So this is how it all plays out in the Capital Chef 5-day forecast. 21 degrees for tomorrow, starting off with sunshine, clouds increasing later in the day, much like today, and then the wind starting to gust later in the day up to 40 kilometers per hour, and a small chance of an isolated shower tomorrow night. Now, Thursday night and through Friday is when we get into the good potential for rain. Could be heavy at times, especially Thursday night through Friday. 20 degrees, though, as a high for Thursday, and just 13 for Friday. We rebound and get some sunshine and some warmer temperatures by the weekend. Tara?
Thank you, Danielle.
Capital Chef Skywatch camera. So we've had some clouds move their way in. The wind's picking up a little bit right now. We have a small chance of some isolated showers in Calgary for the evening, but pretty tame overall. All right, let's talk about what's going on for this next little while, because we do have some things to go over here, especially for the rest of this week. 18 degrees, that current temperature. We did get up to 20 degrees today, so warmer and above normal, because normal 17, but certainly nowhere near the record 31.3 from 1981 on this day. Okay, this is wave number 1 of the system that's stateside. So this one's the tamer wave. Just some cloud cover with this, some isolated showers. You can see it's starting to break up over these last few hours. But in Calgary, we've had some clouds push in. We've had the winds pick up a little bit, and we could see some isolated pockets of showers. Nothing really significant. I'm going to zoom out and show you what's stateside, though, because this is the more intense weather that's on the way. And this could bring in some more severe thunderstorms for the southeast corner of the province, especially tonight through tomorrow, which is why there is a severe thunderstorm watch in place for these areas. So really basically from Lethbridge to Medicine Hat, along the Saskatchewan border especially, is where we have the risk with this system. All right, tomorrow, For the southern interior BC, all in the 20s, in fact, mid-20s. Kamloops in through Kelowna, looking fantastic. Fernie, 22 with some cloud cover. Edmonton, 22 degrees and mainly sunny. Overall, we're looking at a good chunk of sunshine for many communities, especially Calgary for tomorrow, but we will notice the clouds increasing later in the day. Calgary looking at a high of 21, Lethbridge 22, and as you can see, that instability likely for Brooks, Medicine Hat, and Milk River with showers and thunderstorms. Capital Chev 10-day trend showing you 20s for the next couple of days. For us here in Calgary, it's Thursday night through Friday, where we're looking at rain, which will be heavy at times. Cold on Friday at 13 degrees, but we bounce back up into the teens, into the higher teens anyway, for the weekend. Tara?
Thank you, Danielle. Final peek of the weather, Danielle.
Yeah, so similar day tomorrow to what we have today. Sunshine in the morning, clouds increasing in the afternoon, and gusts picking up in the afternoon to 40 kilometers per hour, and a high of 21. Thursday, pretty nice. By Thursday night, though, the rain starts, and that kicks in for Friday. So Friday's a cold one at 13 degrees, but we rebound for the weekend. That's your Capital Chev 5-day forecast. Weather window brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, and Alberta's climate. And I'm going to show you a couple here because we've had so many wonderful pictures of northern lights set in. And this one from Dennis Roll from Drumhellers. This looks like an incredible painting, right? And then I'll show you the next one here. Litsa Rovazzi from Calgary sent this one in from, I believe, Springbank Hill. Pretty cool.
That's close to here, so we should be able to see it if we stepped outside in the dark. Those are great thoughts. Thank you, Danielle. And thank you for your company tonight. For breaking news anytime, go to our website, ctvnewscalgary.ca. The Premier's address is next after a quick break.